Hello everyone, it's your favorite ski mask wearing idiots. Summertime is just around the corner, so Nerf clubs are starting to kick into high gear with hosting our foam flinging events. So I thought it would be a good time to share with you guys my current Nerf loadout. So let's talk about it. Starting at the bottom, I wear a pair of Under Armour Charged Assert 10s. I've put quite a few miles on these shoes now, and I could comfortably say that these are probably the best running shoes I've had. They're really comfortable to run in, and given the fact that I tend to do that a lot during games, you could probably see why I wear them. Next, I tend to wear some relaxed fit cargo pants. These pants are comfortable, flexible, and of course, they come with a bunch of pockets where I could store things like my phone, extra mags, and darts. Moving up, I got a cheap $10-ish dress belt from Walmart that holds my 7.62 style hard case mag carriers. These carriers are meant for full-length Nerf mags, but they also hold half-dart mags just fine. They have pretty good retention, which means that your mags won't fall out while you're running. I'll touch on what mags I use in a moment. Next, I wear long-sleeve shirts. I like long-sleeve shirts because if it's pissing hot outside, I could just comfortably roll them up like this and not worrying about it. But if it's cold, or if I don't want the sun beaming down on my skin, I could just roll them down. Moving up, I don't actually wear the ski mask in games because it's just uncomfortable, especially when I start to sweat. It's just for the video. But I do wear the hat and the eye pro. Always wear your eye pro when you're playing, fellas. For my secondary, I run a Dart Zone Mark II with its holster. The Mark II in general is such a great secondary class blaster, but it's especially useful for my use case, which I go over in this video. And for my primary, I use my Dart Zone Mark III. Without this turning into a review, I just think it's pretty good. The mags that I use with it are either full-length 12-rounders or half-length Dart Zone 15-rounders. I mostly use these mags because they're the only thing that I have on hand right now. Now let's talk about what I would like to change about my loadout. First of all, I'd like to get a chest rig from my mags. Now I don't really know what chest rig to get, especially since I tend to rotate from using full-length darts to half-length darts for my Mark III, so that decision right now is kind of up in the air. Speaking of my Mark III, I really want to pimp this thing out. I want to get a lipo for it, change the barrel out for something shorter, get the sling mounts for it, replace the rev trigger, and probably the rev switch too, because occasionally I have problems with it, and maybe give it a paint job. I also want to swap the barrel in my Mark 1.2 with a tighter fitting, longer barrel. Because right now with its stock barrel in here, it's not great, but if I were to swap it, I feel like this would be a really good spring secondary. I also want to replace the Dart Zone mags that I have right now with Worker Talons, and the full-length mags that I have right now with higher capacity ones. The full-length mag part will probably change soon. So that does it for my current Nerf loadout. If you guys enjoyed the video or you want something to add, please leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear them. So yeah, that's about it. See ya.